This acid won't hesitate to melt your beauty, just like my mother melted away. He angrily threw the open acid bottle aside. As soon as it hit the ground and shattered, the 2-year-old girl sleeping on the bed started crying. Now she's going to start. Disgusting. Larabe, step aside. Maha woke up scared. She tried unsuccessfully to push her husband away. First, sign these papers, or else Dad will create a scene about my second marriage with Zuma. I can't afford that. Holding his wife's face tightly, he turned it back towards him. The face that was just looking at their daughter was now drenched in tears. One by one, those precious tears rolled down like drops of panic, falling onto Larabe's fingers. Larabe. She looked helplessly at the papers, then into her husband's eyes. Why are you looking at me like that? Do you think I need your permission? I don't, Mrs. Larabe. But there's a law, so. Otherwise, your worth would be no more than that rag lying at the door. As he spoke, Larabe leaned toward her face. The moment his lips touched her tear-streaked cheek, she turned her face away. Don't do to your future wife what you did to me, Larabe. Step back. Placing her hands on his chest, she pushed him away. How do you stop me from my right? Jays. Larabe's phone started ringing. He took it out of his pocket and, seeing the caller ID, a smile spread across his face. He answered and put it on speaker. Hey, honey. You remember today is our wedding day, right? Have you got the papers signed? Yes, I got them signed. And how could I forget such a beautiful day? Finally, you'll be mine. Larabe glanced at his wife and then stepped back. Jasmine signed them. That easily. She had no other choice. She's been living off my scraps. If she hadn't signed, she'd be roaming the streets of London with her daughter. His words carried a warning. And despite not wanting to, his wife had signed the papers. Larabe didn't waste a minute before grabbing them and leaving the room. A storm in the house. And this time, you married a dancer. How dare you, Larabe? Grabbing Larabe by the collar, his father pushed Zuma's hand away. The entire house was in chaos as Larabe brought his second wife home. What's the problem with a second marriage, Dad? Didn't you marry again after Mom passed? She was gone. It was your mother's last wish. His father's voice softened, giving Larabe a chance to free himself. My first wife is as good as dead to me too. A loud slap landed on Larabe's face. Just get lost. You have no place here. Neither does your infamous wife. We don't want to stay here anyway. Let's go, Larabe. Zuma grabbed his arm and dragged him toward the door. Larabe was still in shock from the slap. Go, take her with you. His father turned away and Larabe looked up the stairs. His first wife stood there, holding their daughter close. You raised your hand against me for this girl. A day will come when you'll throw her out too. Dad. Mark my words, you'll regret this. And they left. Why are you crying now? When we told you not to sign, that we were with you, then why? Papa. Enough, Jasmine. You didn't just disappoint me. You disappointed your mother-in-law, too. Her soul must be restless. She did everything to make you her daughter-in-law. Mr. Ghazanfar directed all his anger at the helpless woman sobbing in Mrs. Bilkis's arms. That's enough, Ghazanfar. Her one signature caused all of this. I had put so much pressure on him that even if he had hired every lawyer in the country, he wouldn't have gotten permission to marry. But because of this fool. How long could we have stopped him, Papa? You kept him from marrying for 3 years. I did, Misha did too. These things are lies, that marriage will change him, that a child will change him. People like him never change, never. Jasmine. Enough, Ghazanfar. Just leave the room now. That's enough. Mrs. Bilkis glared at her husband, who silently left. The moment he stepped out, the women and children waiting outside rushed in, trying to console Jasmine. But her pain wouldn't stop. A year passes. All right, my love, I'll transfer that company to your name today itself. I don't want the company. For our wedding anniversary, I want you to divorce Jasmine. What? Larabe hit the brakes. Jasmine. Zuma, we agreed we wouldn't mention her. We won't after today. Divorce her. Fine, I'll get the papers made. No, do it now. I'm calling her. Zuma grabbed his phone from the dashboard. Seriously? What's gotten into you? Why this all of a sudden? Larabe restarted the car, avoiding her gaze. I thought the same until last night. Last night? What do you mean? When you said her name in your sleep. Who knows how many times you've called out to her before? Larabe, I won't tolerate cheating. Divorce her now. She dialed Jasmine's number and put it on speaker. Larabe, I was just about to call you. Jasmine, I. Before he could complete his sentence, the car sped out of control. And then, an accident. Mama, will Misha be okay? Misha will be fine, dear. We'll find blood. Larabe cut the call, Mama. I even messaged him. My daughter's life is in danger. Please call him, his blood matches hers. She fell to her knees outside the emergency room. Don't pin your hopes on that wretched man. Our granddaughter will be fine. A week later. Mr. Gazanfar, Misha is safe. But you should see someone else who's been in emergency for a week now. I don't want to see anyone. And don't you dare mention his name, he's dead to us. Gazanfar walked away, but the doctor stopped him. Be angry if you want, but listen, your son needs you. He's fighting between life and death. 50% of his body is useless now. He will never walk again, even if he survives. What nonsense. You said it was a minor accident. Gazanfar stopped mid-sentence. Then rushed toward the ICU. There lay his young son, hooked to machines. I lied. Larabe's wife was also in the accident, but he protected her. She survived unscathed, but Larabe. Then call his wife. The one he risked his life for. Where is she? She left. When she found out Larabe would never walk again. She said she'd come back, but there's been no news since. And for her, he abandoned his wife and daughter.